And we're live.
Hello, everybody. My name is Daryll Triplett.
Jeff Player.
Crediting me that he knows that. This is our first show, our first episode, season 1, episode 1 of Ask a Cop. This is where you get to call up and you get to ask 2 cops anything you want.
Anything you want.
I mean, the floor is wide open.
Shoot from the hip.
I mean, not literally, but.
Not literally.
We're going to shoot that, that's for sure. You call up here with crap, we're going to give you some shit too. So,
but we want to talk. We want to relate. We want to answer questions. You know, we just want to talk, just dialogue and go from there.
Right. Absolutely. Do you have a hole puncher? Number one, the most important thing here. A hole puncher for my cigar.
Damn it! You should have asked me that before we
started. Jesus Christ! What kind of cigar connoisseur are you?
Listen, mine was already done.
So Jesus Christ! So you got me the cheap cigar then?
The one you asked for? Yes, it's cheap.
Tobaccos are not cheap.
Tobaccos are trash.
Oh my!
What are trash?
Yeah, I love tobaccos. Oh. Jesus. Anyway, back to the show. Yeah, he's going to give me a hole puncher real quick for the love of the church here. Anyway, like I said, I'm Daryll Triplett, and me and Jeff will be the host of your show here at Ask a Cop. And this is, like I said, where you get a chance to come up and ask us any questions that you want. Why don't you go ahead and put the number that they can call up to where they can ask us any question. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Jeff and I are sort of, we're about it now, okay? So if you call up here with crap, we're going to give you crap. So, don't call up here with no nonsense, and we're happy to talk to you, and we're happy to.
We'll take it all.
Yeah, we'll take it all. Absolutely. Go ahead and put that number up there where they can put it on the screen. There you go. That's it right there. 770-727-1620. Oh, this is a good cigar too. 770-727-1620. 1620.
Goddamn, son.
And you know I'm dyslexic.
770-727-1620.
And I'm going to tell you something now. A disclaimer for all who's watching. The more we have these here, the worse it's going to get. So let's get through it really quick. You're right.
Let's run this up. There's a couch right here.
So, season 1, episode 1. First topic we're going to talk about staying calm during intense situations. Of course, that goes the same with cops. It's that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But first, let's see.
It is a no-brainer because I don't mean to cut him off. Because as soon as I pulled up here to the goddamn studio, I got attacked by a bird. I swear to God, it's a true story.
It's a true story.
As soon as I got out the car, I got attacked by a bird. Now, this is at his house. So I don't know if he coached this motherfucker to do that. Because as soon as I got out, he came at me twice. The fuck? He lucky. I didn't shoot him. If y'all was born like in the 80s, y'all remember Duck Hunt? Yeah. I should have
let me tell you something.
Hey,
as tough as he's talking, he screamed like a bitch.
I was not
prepared. He screamed like a bitch, y'all. It was so funny.
It was almost like the bird knew. He was talking about staying calm.
Yeah.
Crazy ass situations.
Yeah. The bird was like,
let me test it.
Right. Staying calm under intense situations.
And I did. I calmly got that in my car. After I did scream like a bitch. I admit it. I did.
Oh, it was the funniest thing.
I'm not ashamed of it. I was screaming like a bitch.
Hey, let me tell you something. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. When that damn bird attacked him, and not only once, he came back 2 or 3 times trying to land on his head, and that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life right there. He's ducking and screaming and hollering.
I'm almost convinced this motherfucker told that bird to do that. Ain't no way.
That's our watch bird right there.
I've never been here before. And this fucking bird attacked me the first time.
Hey, you're new to the coming area.
Yeah. I bet you next time I see that bird, I'm gonna fight his ass.
Oh man, that was some funny stuff right there, man. Believe me when I tell you, we had that planned. Okay, we coached this bird all week long. And listen, when Jeff comes, he's gonna park here, and that is your cue when he gets his ass out the car to frickin' attack.
I believe it.
And that's what this bird did. So he did exactly what he was coached to do.
What y'all told him to do. Sons of bitches.
So this is a good training bird right there. But anyway, disclaimer, people. Yep. The show's going to get crazy. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to tell you now, if you're easily offended,
log off.
Well, no, I was going to say if you're easily offended and you get offended very easily, then we want you to immediately stay logged on.
And then just call us and tell us what offended you, and then we can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to fix it.
We're not.
We'll probably keep
totally say we don't give a and keep on going. This is the fun part of the show, though.
What was the beat, though? What was the beat?
The beat was we don't give a freak. Freakity.
Really?
Something like that. I don't know. Yeah. The more these are coming, the worse it's going to get. I'm telling you.
Give him some more because he can't even say fuck.
He couldn't say fuck. I'm trying to be good because my wife keeps telling me I need to quit. I need to quit cussing so much. She was like, Daryl, you need to quit cussing so much. People would think that you don't have no education.
I believe it was your wife that sick the goddamn because she was the one after the hardest. And I look over there, she's over there cackling.
He pulls up. We pull up to the drive because, of course, Jeff beat me to my own house. And I get out of the car and I say, hey, what's up, bro? He goes, is that your daughter in the car? My daughter?
His wife is that tall. Literally, this tall. Yeah. I didn't know.
He's never met her before, but
first time.
Oh yeah. So she gave that bird a cue to sick your ass, and that bird got the sicking. Boy, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, right there.
I seen wings and an open mouth coming at me. I had never experienced that shit before.
You've never experienced an open mouth come at you before?
That not from a bird. Come here, baby.
Fly away.
Right after, please.
Jesus Christ, I'm done with you.
Please.
Oh my God,
Mama, no, I have not done that, Mama. I promise you, this is just for entertainment.
Pure entertainment
only.
Pure entertainment, honey. If you're watching this, we've never done anything like this.
She's not watching. I pray that she's not.
Right. Yeah, we've never done anything like this before. We are stand-up guys in a world that's always kind of trying to knock you down.
I have stood up and got hit before.
I've laid down and got it. I've laid down. I hung off a banister one time and got it.
If exercise is in it, he didn't do it.
I didn't say I was doing any work now. Jesus Christ. I didn't say I was doing any freaking work. My job was to lay back and enjoy the ride. Oh boy. Anyway, people, we have okay, let me get back serious here. We have an exciting show for you today. The name of the show is, of course, Staying Calm Under Pressure for Police Officers. And that's what the show's about today, and that's what we're going to hopefully try to stay on topic about.
I think we can.
I think we can. I think with a little
I'm gonna try
coaching with our producer there behind the wheels, I think that we can stay on target. You know, by the way, before we get started, today I was on a national show. I don't know if I told you this or not. I was on News Nation today. Mm-hmm. They actually wanted my COVID. They actually wanted my opinion on the presidential debates. Mm. Can you believe that? When they first called me, and the Booker first called me, and it was like, we want you to come on and we want you to talk about the presidential debates and your opinions on it. Mm. I was like, what presidential debate? There's a presidential debate. But yeah, this is my second time on. This is my second time on the show. Mm-hmm. And I'm on with Rhonda and Mitch, and we had a good time on the show. Okay. So it was a great show. A lot of different viewpoints though when it comes to that. So, but that's sort of in relation to sort of what we're talking about a little bit today, because with the president staying cool under pressure and stuff like that, it could be.
Yeah, but they're coached to this shit. I mean, they're under pressure about questions.
Well, they were actually
cool under pressure with a fucking gun
pointed in your face.
That's fucking totally different. Those cum sucking fudge packing. Anyway,
why is this cop shit himself? Got a gun put on in my face.
Just put it in my face.
Oh, anyway, people, it's going to get worse. I'm tell you that right now. So anyway, I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 9:30 tomorrow morning. So check me out at newsnationlive.com. Yours truly, your boy, will be on News Nation Live, giving his opinion on the election results, or not the election results, on the debate results tonight. Once hey, how do you like this damn thing?
It's childproof.
Jesus Christ, how do you do this thing? Oh, okay, yeah. Don't let me burn my eyebrows. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
Hey, huh?
I'm doing on screen.
Why not?
Get banned.
What? Lighting a cigar?
Yes.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
We didn't know that. I mean, it's not crack.
It ain't like we smoking a crack pipe, for Christ's sake.
That's weed and like that.
Okay, I didn't know that. Alrighty. Well, we're going to just act like that part didn't happen because our producer just yelled at us for lighting a cigar on. Can we smoke cigars on the screen? Jesus Christ!
Big up to the producer.
Yeah, big up to the producer.
Can we puff the sticks?
You know what? Damage is already done.
Yeah, here we go. Damage is already done.
Damage is already done.
Fuck it, keep it going.
There we go.
So they got strippers.
Damn it.
You gotta be specific. I'll get one of these milky nip tips out on you. That's the over with. No. That will get us canceled.
That will get us canceled, as it should, because I'm out of here. So you whip out a titty, and we get drunk enough, and you whip out a titty.
I'll whip out a tit, buddy. This show's over with.
I'm out. I'm going straight home. I'm not passing go.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay. So the first part of the segment is here. Is going to be. I got a game we're gonna play. Not what you're thinking. Jesus Christ, son. Not what you're thinking. This is a game of. I'm going to say 3 statements, and you got to tell me which one is true. Okay, let me get my drink together here first. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pour me up another one, please.
Okay.
You want to play games? I thought we was talking about.
We are.
Yeah.
This ice is melting quicker than a hole in a whorehouse. I don't know if we can say that neither.
Where there's 2 whores.
It's going to be some heat.
not a.
Don't try it. Don't do it. Don't try it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare fucking say it. Okay.
Go ahead. The game.
The game. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play a game. In the game is that really we thought very long and hard about putting the show together, although you probably can't tell it.
I can't tell.
We've thought long and hard about putting the show together. The game is going to be, there's going to be 3 statements about myself that Jeff will read. Okay? Jeff will read the statements, and then he has to guess which one of those statements is true about me. Mm-hmm. Okay? And then, vice versa. I've got to guess what 3 statements is true about Jeff.
Okay.
On there. Okay, you got the game? Do I need to break it down? Teach some more?
No, I got it. We'll see what you put up there for me.
Okay.
God almighty.
Yeah.
I told you my mother's watching, so please.
my mom's probably watching too. Jesus Christ, I just thought about that.
Jesus Christ.
Mom, if you're watching, whatever's said on the show is just for pure, unadulterated entertainment. I promise you.
He's lying. Come on, let's go.
All right,
let's go with the game. Let's get it over.
All right. See what we got.
778 people are watching.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
1,200 people are watching.
I had an accidental discharge with my firearm while masturbating. Did you type that? Masturbating? You play for the Braves, nigga? Masturbating?
Masturbating? Oh shit! I might have been masturbating. I might have been masturbating too.
When you type this, masturbating. Jesus Christ. Christ.
B-A-T.
All right. I'm gonna read it how it's supposed to be read. I had an accidental discharge. Oh wait. What kind of discharge? Like with your gun?
I guess.
Or the tube in your hand? Firearm. All right. Other firearm while masturbating.
Read it again.
I think that's false. It got to be false.
Okay. All right. I had an accidental discharge with my firearm while masturbating. How do you masturbate?
This motherfucker can't listen. How you fuck this up? And there's this many people watching.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to the show, people.
Okay, I think that's false. All right.
Okay. All right.
Next question.
Number 2.
I ran over myself with my own patrol car. Now, I remember this motherfucker telling me this story at work one morning. But
you can't say it yet. You can't say it yet. Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah. You can't say it yet. We got to do that at the end.
We got to do
that.
All right.
I ran over myself with my own patrol car.
All right.
Okay.
Next question. I once locked myself in the back of my patrol car while having sex. Your fat ass can't fit in the back of a patrol car. So I know that's false.
I can squeeze back there.
No, you can squeeze back there.
Patrol cars are made extra wide now.
For who?
They're made extra wide for big people to get back
Not
in
for
there.
your big ass. You cannot. Even the Tahoes, you can't fit back there. and having sex? Nah.
It's going to be a tight fit, but I can do it.
I should have been giving the answers, but I'm telling you right now, his big ass ain't fitting in the back of the patrol car.
Okay.
Right, let's go.
All right. We're going back to the mainstream.
All right, mainstream. Let's do it. So let's get the answers. Let's see.
All right. So which one do you think of the 3 is true?
What a question is? I want to see. I don't know what it is.
One was masturbating. The other one was ran over myself with a patrol car.
Yeah.
And the other one was having sex in the back of the car.
Which I'm almost certain that middle one. You told me about that shit one time. Your stupid ass got out and forgot to put it in park. I'm almost certain.
1, 2, or 3. I could have had an accidental discharge while masturbating.
Well, if you masturbating, I don't know what that is. Motherfucker play for the Chicago Cubs.
Pow, 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 pow. I don't know.
Right. So if they do ask questions, what are questions? I want to see.
So they should. They'll. Let's see.
Damn.
Right here. Hold on a minute.
Let me get 2
Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We got some questions there too.
Okay.
All right.
Watch from USA. Nice. They laughing. Bob's laughing. Okay.
Producer, go ahead and read some of those. Are you seeing those? Push that on the bottom of the thing there. Yeah, that one there. There you go. Get me some of those questions there. All right. Okay. All right. So we got to stick to the game now. So which one was it? 1, 2, or fucking 3?
Who? You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking. Well, we can ask them. Which one do you guys think it is?
Okay. So the first one was
me masturbating. I had an accidental discharge while masturbating. Okay?
So if you're asking me, most men shoot with the hand they jack off with. So that's false. Am I too technical? I'm sorry. Most of us, when we jack it off with the hand we shoot with.
We're dominant hand.
I'm left-handed. If I'm going to stroke it,
right.
then I'm going to stroke with the left.
Your dominant hand.
My dominant hand.
All right. I know you guys have probably never heard cops talk like this, but welcome to the Ask the Cop Show. Toodaloo, mother lovers. All right?
Mother lovers.
Yes. I'm trying to quit cussing. I keep telling you that. I'm trying to get some poo nanny, all right? She says if I quit cussing, she may
give you some.
Right. Jesus Christ. I want the whole world to know my business.
Bad. That's
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Well, that wouldn't make him be so quiet anymore.
That's a night, son.
You hear me yelling like Jeff did. I said with that bird.
Fuck you. Y'all see a bird on me.
Okay.
Bird.
Okay. People, what do you think? 1, 2, or 3? Was I masturbating? All right. Or was I number 2? Was I? What was number 2 now? Jesus Christ! Can we go back to the screen? Jesus Christ!
What was number 2?
What was number 2? No,
he ran himself over.
Put it back up on the screen for me.
That's right.
Yeah, I ran myself over with the patrol car. We'll go back to it real quick. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, number
I'm going to give y'all hints.
Number 2, I ran myself over with my own patrol car. Is that true about me? Or number 3, I once locked myself in the back of a patrol car while having sex.
His fat ass didn't do that. I'm telling y'all right now.
All right, so which one do you think it was?
That one.
Which one do you think it was?
I think you ran yourself over with your patrol car. I think your big ass got out and you forgot to put it in park. And you had to go stop the car. Because I remember this. I almost remember this story. That's the one I think it is. That's my answer. What do y'all think? That's my answer. I'm telling y'all. His big ass can't fit in the back of a patrol car and have sex. I'm telling you right now.
Okay. The correct answer is. You guys ready for this?
Oh, hell.
The correct answer is number 2. Ding, 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 ding.
I told y'all this nigga ran himself over.
Number 2 was the correct answer. I ran myself over with my own patrol car. And I'll explain to you what happened. Mm-hmm. I was dispatched to a call of a fight. And I pulled up on the fight call.
And forgot to put
and
in park.
Your cousins was out there. Yeah, they were. Oh, they were your cousins. I think their last name was Players, as a matter of fact.
No,
if I remember correctly.
I'm from the suburbs.
I know. I'm from the suburbs is where you got attacked by the bird.
Fuck you, bird.
So I pull up, and these guys are out there fighting. And I get out of my patrol car, and I'm hollering at them, "Police, break it up!" Well, when I got off the patrol car, I was so engaged on watching hands and body language that I forgot to put my car in park. And I ran over myself. My gun belt got caught in the jamb of the door. I slipped and fell because it was raining outside. And the damn patrol car ran over my damn leg. Now, the only saving grace to me is that it had been raining out that day. I was on grass and my legs sort of mushed into the ground, which is the only reason why I didn't break my legs.
That was a bad day.
That was a bad day for me, buddy. Jesus Christ.
So do we have this video? Do we have this footage?
Oh no. That was way before body cameras and car cameras and stuff like that.
So what year was this? Just for the viewers. What year was this?
It's probably like 93, 94.
How old was I?
Yeah, I don't know. You probably wasn't even born yet.
I think I was like 9.
Young fuck.
I was 9.
Yeah, you probably was. You were still.
I was keeping the crayons inside the line.
Oh yeah, you were still sipping milk out your cup while I was out here. While I was out here humping calls and taking bad guys to jail.
But I had a full head of hair then too.
I did actually. I actually did. I had a full head. I actually did. I had a full head of hair. I had a box haircut, to believe it or not. Yes, I did.
Listen. Every day this motherfucker used to come to work and tell me that he had a 32-inch waist. I said, motherfucker, you came out the womb as a 42.
Oh man,
out the womb.
I did. Those were the good old days too.
But the 40, you still got the.
I have a 32. I came out of the academy. I had a 30-inch waist. 31-inch waist when I was in the academy. Yes, I did. That's the true story. I got the pictures to fucking prove it too.
I put them up.
All right, I don't have them with me.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Right.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, it's your turn now. All right.
Right.
So, it's time to play the game with Jeff now. Now, I've got to guess which one of the 3 things about Jeff is true, and you guys can help me out.
Yeah, because we need y'all help. Because I'm telling you, I'm an angel. Like, bro, I don't do no shit.
Okay, I'll put him up with Jeff. Mm-hmm. I once got fired on my day off. That suspiciously sounds true to me.
Listen,
that fucking suspicious.
No, listen. I only laugh because it sounds like Craig from Friday. Daddy, remember John Witherspoon? How you get fired on your day off?
That sounds like you.
So that's what. That did not happen. That made me think of that.
Okay, all right, but I don't believe that. But yeah, that sounds like something that would happen to you. I've known you for a very long time. Mm-hmm. All right, number 2. I was once texting and driving and drove my patrol car into a lake.
Do I look like I drove my shit into a lake? Everybody who know me, if you're on this live stream and you know me, you already know.
That's absolutely fucking true.
I do text and drive, but never in a lake.
Oh, okay. You can't answer the questions now, you idiot.
Sorry. My bad.
Okay, all right. I was once texting and driving and drove my car into the patrol car, the department issued marked patrol car into a lake. Let me tell you, everybody, something.
You did that shit.
That's why you put that up there. I had the distinct pleasure of supervising Jeff. Okay, so I know how he is. I know how he is with department issued equipment. So that's a big question mark right there. And there are a lot of lakes.
Because it ain't mine.
In Clayton County, it ain't yours.
I do 100 miles per hour on the way home every day.
You taxpayer people got to pay for that. Okay, all right, number 3. What's number 3? I wrote a motorist 25 citations on one traffic stop. Prick comes to mind. That suspiciously sounds like Jeffrey Player. 25 citations on one traffic stop?
I tell you right now, I would.
Hold on, don't tell me, because I gotta guess which one. Which one do you guys think is true? Are we getting any comments in there? Which one do you guys think is true? All right, go through them again. Go back to number 1. Number 1.
Miss Coyne said, interesting.
It is interesting. I once got fired on my day off. That suspiciously sounds like this motherfucker right here. Trust me. Number 2. I was once texting and drove my patrol car into a lake. That's okay. Number 3. I wrote a motorist 25 citations on one traffic stop.
Now, we got any GSP looking? Y'all already know that's possible.
Yeah, it's possible to do that.
That's fucking possible.
All right, main screen.
You can catch them. Let's go.
All right. Drum roll, please. I'm going to go with wrote a motorist 25 citations on one traffic stop.
I want to see what the people say first before I answer. Engineer, what do people say?
What are you guys saying up there in La La Land? What are you saying? What do you think? 1, 2, or 3?
1, 2, or 3.
What y'all got? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. What are y'all saying?
Hopefully, my supervisor.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because he know the answer.
Hopefully, the sheriff's not listening. Take that patrol car from him.
Yeah. All right. So, do I need to answer?
Yeah, no, answer. Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
Says traffic stop.
One says traffic stop.
One says traffic stop. Okay.
Traffic stop.
Oh, Liz says traffic stop.
Liz says traffic stop.
Okay, all right, Liz. Liz, I'm sorry. I wish it was. But it was close, though. It was close. I did ride a motorcycle, do 11 tickets one time when I was in traffic.
Jesus Christ! 11. You have no life!
11.
What did you write him 11 citations for? Jesus Christ!
He started to run from me, and then he decided to stop. So I charged him with every red light, every stop sign, every lane splitter shit he did.
You're a prick.
I charged him with everything, but it was 11, close. But the answer is number 1. I'm not hear this. How did you get fucking fired on your day off? That's what I want to hear. I wasn't stealing boxes.
you weren't carrying boxes out of Walmart or anything on a part-time job.
No. All
right, I got to hear this shit. You don't have to tell us the details, but just tell us how you found out.
All right, honestly, my kids are out of school for the summer. Mm-hmm. And I called in. I called in a few times. And I got a phone call on Friday from Internal Affairs, and they was like, "Hey, I gotta talk to you." And I knew what it was.
Were you out by the pool with your flip flams on?
You know what?
your sunscreen on, your fucking hat on. I ain't call you.
I got a phone call. So I didn't talk to you.
Did they say Mr. Player or did they say Officer Player? Which one?
No. Motherfucker called me Jeff.
You're gone! You're gone! It's over with!
Nobody said Jeff. I gotta talk.
It's done. It's a done deal. It's a done deal.
I said, am I getting that? He was like, oh, I can't say that. I'm like, cool.
That's what you know.
Listen, he pulled up to the house. True story, swear to God. He pulled up to the house. I'm in the garage. I'm already drinking because I'm like, what's going on? Smoking a stick. He pulls up. He says, all right, here's your separation notice. I said, God, inside. I said, God damn. And I played it cool. I said, all right, you need your shit? He's like, yeah. I gave mom a shit. Here you go. So yeah, number one was it.
God dog body. Damn, I was wrong. I should have freaking knew. Got fired on your day off, Craig.
My day off.
Just like on Friday. I'm gonna start calling your new nickname is Craig.
And it was on a Friday. Damn.
Oh shoot! Yeah, your new name of the show now is Craig. Friday, right there.
Craig and goddamn. What's your name?
What?
Godfrey?
I did not say that. I didn't freaking say that. I promise you, I did not say that at all. These words are not the expressions of Daryll Triplett. All right, these words are the expressions of Craig from Friday over here.
It is great. I got fired on my day off, and it was a Friday.
Jesus,
it was a Friday. All right.
Oh man, you gonna give him everything?
Didn't he?
That's all right. I don't care. You can look me up. I don't care. I have nothing. Where's our ashtray at? Jesus Christ!
It's right there.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. My God. Jesus Christ.
So what's next?
I told you guys the more of these I have, the more interesting the show's going to get.
Yeah, but
what's
next? What we got?
Okay, so all right, so now we're going to go into a situation that happened in Atlanta here, no other, because you know if there's a screw up that needs to happen,
it's going
all magnitudes and level, it's going to be Atlanta.
Yep, right here.
All right, I seen this situation a week or two ago, or whenever this happened, and it was so outlandish and crazy to me, I had to put it on the show. All right. I will tell you that this is some shocking revelation because it concerns our justice system. And it concerns a judge that is a sitting judge in our justice system. Now, you want to talk about staying calm under pressure, Daryll. And I'm going to tell you when to stop it. Pause it.
We're at home right now. The attorney for a Douglas County judge charged with a felony says that Atlanta police keeps changing its story. This comes after the department released body cam video of Judge Christina Peterson's arrest outside of a Buckhead club Thursday morning. 11 Live's Teresa Bowles watched this more than 2 hours.
That didn't look right on my stamp.
And she has the latest.
I know it doesn't. I'm showing the phone.
Cover up is always worse than
He's not got tricky.
A tale
Okay, I'm
of
sorry.
different stories. The
She's
Atlanta
not worried
Police
about it.
Department versus Douglas County probate judge Christina Peterson. Peterson's attorney, Marvin Arrington, says he's still sifting through the 2-hour body camera footage of her arrest less than 2 days after it happened. He says something isn't adding up.
We already see inconsistencies. We know that the information that was provided to the judge is now being changed or updated.
Here's how a spokesperson for the Atlanta Police
This is why they make body
Department
cameras.
Thursday around 3 a.m, Officer Keith Wadsworth responds to a commotion outside of the Red Martini Lounge in Buckhead. There was some sort of dispute with the woman seen here. Then Peterson allegedly screamed,
It's your hands, buddy, ain't
interrupted
it?
the officer and, quote, forcibly pushed the officer in the chest and kept swiping his hands away.
Shout out to the
He
red
attempted
phone
to assist the female being escorted out.
Yeah, they can hear it
Peterson
still.
is then accused of pushing the officer again.
Shout out to the red phone booth.
That's what led to her arrest. However, in the warrant, Wadsworth said under oath that he was struck, quote, with a closed fist. Plus, in the footage, you hear Wadsworth say several times,
Is that a wig?
You should have been arrested for wearing that wig.
He's been punched.
And there is no punching or hitting of any officers.
You can see an arm here, but
Of
it's
any
difficult
officer
to
can't do
tell
that
during
shit.
the scuffle. Arrington says his client is a good Samaritan who was simply trying to break up the dispute.
Okay, stop it. I just want to be the first to go on record, say that she's lying.
I'd be the first to go on the record and say, I put some money in your books, baby. Where you at?
She's in the Fulton County Jail.
What's our buddy? We got a buddy in Fulton County.
We have a buddy that was in Fulton County Jail.
He's not there no more?
No, he's not there no more, I don't think.
Damn.
Yeah, he'd have probably seen the judge. Maybe she could have.
He probably seen him.
They would probably sell nuts. No, they wouldn't have been selling. One never knows.
But he don't like women, so
Jesus.
he don't like women, so they wouldn't have been
Right. They would have been cellmates.
But no, this is something like, you know, when you go out and you're at a club, you're at a place, you're enjoying yourself, and I know y'all see us having a good time and we clowning. At no point, you know, when the officer approach you, at no point is it okay to strike that officer.
No.
Or
Absolutely.
And people don't understand there's a stigma, especially towards towards us, where, you know, officers don't like black people, all that bullshit. Listen, you're talking to two black officers, and at no point where it's okay for you to strike an officer, period.
Right.
He could be brown, orange, red, green. If he's green, please don't strike him. Right?
If he's green, run away.
Run away. But at no point is that okay for a judge, for a president, for a chief of police, anybody.
Well, maybe a president.
No. If a president
If Biden comes up to smack the shit out of you,
I'm gonna put. You already know me. You already fucking know me. Listen, but
if
there's
Biden comes up and smacks the shit out of you, you're not going to hit Biden. You're not going to sucker punch the president right now.
That's not a sucker punch.
Liz asked the question, did she strike him though?
Well,
Yes.
it looks so. Well, listen, Liz. If she resisted him, that is against the law. If she struck him, that's a different charge.
Mm-hmm.
So either way it goes, Your Honor is
open
going to
hand
jail.
or closed fist,
Right.
It doesn't matter.
And it's hard to, in a heated battle like that, it's hard to tell whether somebody struck you with a fist or someone struck you with an open hand.
And that's why we have
or
body
pushed
cameras.
you or whatever. That's where they had body cameras there. And you can see the body cameras. It wasn't too clear on what happened, but the officer has firsthand knowledge of you know, sort of what, you know, what happened or whatever. But go ahead and roll the clip.
Dispute where a man attacked a woman. He has reason to believe the
Okay, so a man attacked a woman. She's trying to be a good Samaritan and break it up.
Truck, not inside the lounge.
I won't be going to the Red Martini.
Next, Peterson spends more than an
Wait, why do you got to blur it out like that? Stop! Why you got to blur it out like that? What's up with that? Was it a titty out or something?
Probably.
What kind of judge are you? I mean, you will never be able to take. I will never take this judge serious if I'm going in her courtroom.
What county is this for?
No, this is Douglas.
Douglas County.
They since suspended her. I mean, how could you take her serious like
Hey,
that?
but her cornrows are very tight.
Yeah, they are.
Even though the
tight.
wig's going, the cornrows.
And she's got a little arch on her foot there. If you could still be that.
If you're a foot guy, then you know.
I like feet.
You do.
I do like feet. Yes, I do.
What kind of show is this?
I'm not going to lie to you. I do like. Well, you know, call it what you want, but the truth is the truth. Just ask a cop.
But they probably did blur it out because one titty was probably out, and they wanted to keep it, you know, keep it PG.
Right or left? You think?
Well, clearly it had to be no.
Liz
She's just
says
right.
there must be a possibility that they will manhandle a black woman because how vocal she was versus her physical approach of him.
Now, Liz, that is a very clean approach, but honestly, it doesn't matter the color. If, as an officer, if somebody's coming at me, white, black, Chinese, what it may be, we got to stop that. That cannot happen.
Right. Because if you allow her to do it, then you have everybody just running over.
Everybody,
there's no control on the scene.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And you still have chaos. People call the police to restore order. At least they're supposed to.
And now one thing about that is being vocal is one thing.
Right.
So if a citizen wants to be vocal, that's their right to be vocal from a distance, right?
Right.
But the claim was that she hit an officer. That means she got close enough to hit an officer, which means that it was no longer vocal at that
And that
time.
changes everything.
And that changes everything.
Changes the whole dynamic.
Because if we're dealing with a situation over here and we have to deal with somebody else over here putting their hands on us, then it changes the game. Like we have to switch it and we have to protect ourselves at all costs.
Right.
And not only ourselves, but the person that we have in custody.
Right.
Because we don't know what this person is. This is a big fight.
Right.
So we don't know if that was a person that was trying to get to this person, but we have to protect everybody.
And we don't know that she's a concerned citizen trying to break up a fight where a guy just sucker punched a girl in the face. We don't know that coming on the scene right now. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to gather information and stuff like that. And all thing that you know is, she's sort of going off and all this other stuff. And you're reaching out to break them up and she's pushing you back. She may have turned around and inadvertently hit the officer and not even known that was the police. Whoops, too late. I want to tell you, go on a roll of tape.
Hurling profanity at Wadsworth and refusing to identify herself.
I need your name and date birth.
You should.
I wouldn't want to identify myself either. I was out on the patrol car.
If I'm a fucking judge, I will tell you.
Where you at? McDonald's.
Eventually, she's driven and booked into the Fulton County Jail and now faces battery against a police officer and felony obstruction of law.
I still say we got them cornrows
Body
doing
camera
tight.
showed
They're tight as hell.
telling Peterson she was arrested for.
Disorderly conduct.
Arrington says the video and contradictions left him wanting more, and he believes it will all make sense in the end in court.
We look forward to the day of these charges being dropped.
Okay, stop. Why do all defense attorneys say we look forward to the day in court where these charges will be dropped? I guess that's just that's in the defense attorney handbook.
Yeah. That's our goal is to get them
Line 22. We look forward to the day in court where these charges will be dropped.
Most of the time that does not happen. I mean, if you punch or strike, even if it's an open hand, closed hand,
right,
whatever hand it was, bitch. If you strike an officer, you have negated. You being a judge.
It's out the door.
That shit's out the door.
It's out the door.
Everything's out the door.
Point blank. It's out the door. All reasoning, everything else goes out the door. You've got to know that. This is the reason why I say that I have 10 children, if you don't know. I will never teach my kids to fight the police. It's not something. What are you holding your chest for?
10?
10, yes. You're holding your chest like when that bird attacked you outside. I got 10.
10?
Yeah.
I got 3.
Did she really?
Did what?
Who said that?
Quavo asks, did she really?
You said Quavo?
Quavo asks, did she really?
Oh,
What you said?
yeah, boy. Asks what she really did.
Well, supposedly she struck a cop. That's what they saying she did.
She was trying to break up a fight.
Right.
There was probably an officer there that was also breaking up the fight.
Right.
And she decided to strike the officer. That's what it sounded like to me. I was not there, so I don't know. But from the story, that's what she did.
But, okay, one's got to also think of this here, too. Okay. All right. Let's just keep this shit in perspective.
Okay.
You are a sitting judge.
She shouldn't have been breaking up nothing.
You shouldn't have been breaking up nothing. When the fighting started, you should have went the opposite way. Mm-hmm. All right? You should have had nothing to do with that. The best thing you could have done was got on the phone and called 911 and been a good witness.
Now, I will say in her defense, the story did say that it was a man fighting a woman. Okay. So maybe she felt like she wanted to go help that woman. Even in that instance.
Well, what did the woman do?
No. Motherfucker, no. In that instance, she probably should have got another male to help her go approach that male if she wanted to deal with that situation like that.
But you are a sitting judge.
But
the
when
only
she got
person that's going to get screwed out of this whole situation to make the news is you. That's what just happened.
Now, when she got there, when she got to the situation, and when she saw law enforcement there, it was best for her to back up, let law enforcement do their job, and then later tell them what she saw.
And what's crazy is
not strike the officer.
She sits over so many of these cases. But what's crazy is that I think a sense of entitlement came in to where I'm a judge.
And she can get in the midst
and I can do whatever I want to do.
And she can't do that. We have to do our job.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. At the end of the day, no one's above the law. No one's above the law. Judge.
Especially in a situation like this.
Right.
Because the title of what we're talking about is staying calm in a heated situation.
Correct.
So in a heated situation like this, if she saw something and when she got there and the officers were there, like I said, she should have stepped back, let the officers detain. If she locked the girl up, if they put, not lock them up, but put her in handcuffs, put the guy in handcuffs, and then later she could have gave what she saw.
She could have then later came up and said, "Hey, I'm a judge. All right, can I talk to you, officer? I'm a judge. Okay, this is what I seen here." Okay,
and they would have respected that.
Right,
and they would have listened to her.
Right,
and then the other witnesses, and then the officers would have.
And I've had politicians come up to me before in the past. I've had judges come up to me before in the past and say, "Hey, I don't want to interfere, officer. You do what you need to do, but I'm a judge, and this is what I seen." Okay, great. Here's a witness statement form. Can I get you to write a witness statement form out?
Yes.
And then blah, 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 blah. Yes. But I don't need you making a bad situation worse. And I think in this situation, this is what happened. This judge made a bad situation worse. Yeah. And then got herself locked up.
When she could have been a very credible witness in what she saw.
Right.
But I think, like you just said, like maybe whether her power, but it got to her head and she thought she could just interject. And then when the officer said,
I heard she was calling for another sergeant. She's like, "Give me Sergeant such and such. Give me Sergeant such and such." Apparently some guy she knew or something like that.
But they was telling her, like, "Hey, he might be off or whatever." But
right. And even if he was on.
But still in the sense, if you're a judge, you understand what we do out here. So when we tell you to back up also, back up at that time.
Right.
Let us get this situation under control.
And then we'll get to the details.
Once we have it under control, then we can come and we can talk to you. Judge, what did you see? Hey, matter of fact, it's good to meet you. Good to see you. What did you see? Right. Because your eyewitness as a judge is credible for us.
Right.
But when you show your ass like this, it changes the game.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the.
There's three things what Liz said.
Do what now?
There's three things that Liz had also said. She said she was clearly under the influence and missed the opportunity to be her professional self. I'm curious if she thought her position would have provided her such privilege, and it's unfortunate that she felt she needed to do that instead of the men in the room.
I agree with you, Liz.
Liz, yes.
Bingo. Ding, 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 ding. I agree with you. I think that she thought that her privilege as a judge, although not in that county, would be able to back those officers down. And the thing is that one thing that we got to realize as police officers, that we're not there to take sides. We're there to enforce the law. What's going on at the time? What's going on at the time? Yep. So at the time, we know there's a disturbance and it's chaos going on right now. So we know that our first thing is to restore order. Number one, make sure safety, restore order, and then get to the facts of the case of was the law broken? Was the law broken? And then once we get those three components down, then we can go on from there. It doesn't make a difference if you're a politician, if you're a judge, if you're a cop, if you're whatever. And the fact that she's asking for another cop doesn't weigh in any way once you hit an officer.
Yeah.
Once you hit an officer and you're in those handcuffs in the back, that officer that you're asking for ain't going to be able to come on the scene and say, unarrest her.
You can't save her.
You're beyond saving. That's nationwide. That's anywhere you go to. That's anything that you do. It's That's the golden rule. Roll the tape.
Principles for that report. Arrington says that he wrote a letter to the Red Martini to preserve all evidence, as he believes other footage will help in Peterson's case.
Stop.
Peterson is now.
Go ahead. Okay, so he can write as many letters as he wants. The charge is you assaulted an officer.
That's not going.
So whatever happened in that bar, cool, we got that. But the charge is for you, Judge, is did you resist and strike this officer? That's all I'm saying.
But my biggest thing still stands. As a sitting judge.
Why are you acting like that?
Well, like Liz said, clearly she was under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm cool. I'm cool with that. But at some point, you have to understand that you are a sitting judge. So let the officers do what they do. And when they're done, she still could have explained to an officer, hey, I just left this club. I saw everything that happened. Here's my card. Let me explain to you what's going on. And then she could have further talked about what was going on.
Right.
But I think that she just, like you said, and like Liz said, she probably got in her feelings about her position and everything that was going on. And that situation probably went way further than what it should have.
Right. I
believe. Now, is she a bad person? No, she's not a bad person.
No.
She was
still, I believe that.
She was still a human being, having a good time, at a club one night. But I think that, once again, the decision that she made, it could have been a better situation.
I got a question for my viewers out there. How the hell do you have ashes in the freaking ice? You freaking moron. How do you have ashes in our ice here? Jesus Christ.
We don't need to see that. I was getting them from over here.
No, for you.
Don't get from this side. You snitch.
I'm a snitch.
Snitches get stitches.
Right in the eye. Or reduce sentence.
Come guzzling. Fudge packing.
Oh, God. Okay, roll the tape. Oh, you can't make this up.
$1,000 bond. The judge ordered her to not contact law enforcement and to stay away from that lounge. You can catch up on this developing story.
You think? Don't call the cops and stay away from that bar. Okay.
That brings us to 2 points. Liz had also asked, would she ever have the opportunity to be a judge again? And lifelong decisions are made every day.
Right. Okay. Good question, Liz. You're great. From what I understand, and factual, that the Georgia Bar Association or the judges, whoever oversees whether thou shall be a judge or not, has said, nope, give me back your judgeship, and you're not able to be a judge at this time. And for the next, I think it was 3 years or 4 years or something like that, she can't run for judgeship anymore. That's what happens when you are out of the club and you're drunk and you're cussing out the police and stuff like that. Part of the judge is your honor. Part of that is being honorable.
Yeah.
And nothing that this young lady did at that time was honorable.
Now, I think, although I think her actions were wrong, I also think her actions were pure. She wanted to help a situation that she saw.
No, I agree.
But she just did it the wrong way. So do I think she should be a judge again? Yes. Because when she's a judge, she's sober. That night she was that night she was a normal human being, just like all of us. Because when we take our uniform off, we are normal people. And she made a decision. The decision probably was not right in what she did, but should she be a sitting judge still? Yes. She made a mistake. she's not perfect.
She did.
None of us are.
Right. She did.
Should she be kicked out of her job and all the other bullshit? No. I'm pretty sure right now she's in her house thinking about the actions, thinking about what she did and what she was trying to do. And I can guarantee you she has said multiple times she wished she probably could have done what she did better.
No, so, what she's saying is, I wish I'd have let that bitch get her ass beat.
And then tell her story. Yes.
Tell my story.
But should she be kicked out of her job? No, she should not be. She probably.
I don't know.
I never met her. But listen, when you get to that point in life, was she a good judge? I have no idea. I've never met her. But the totality of the circumstances, did she break the law? Yes. But I mean, it just that's.
You guys like and share this video also, and subscribe to the channel. That's a disclaimer I gotta do also. Like and subscribe to this video right now. If you want to see more of this stuff from Jeff and I, like and subscribe, because this is what's going to push us to do more videos like this and stuff like that. I think it's very important to have open, fun conversations about this, even though nothing's fun about what happened to this judge or anything like that. But I think it's fun, or I think it's good for us as cops to discuss this thing on an open and honest platform like this. All right. So please give it a like and a thumbs up, and please share it with your friends. So if everybody that's on here now, share it with your friends, I think that it will definitely give us energy to keep going, stuff like that, and all the good stuff. So please like, share, subscribe, tune back in next Thursday at 8 o'clock. We will be right back here doing the same thing again with different subjects and stuff like that. So I have to put that in there at this point.
Now, I will say, if there's something that you guys want to talk about, put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
We will also bring other individuals in. We'll have more people, sheriffs, lieutenants, chief deputies, people that come in, and we can all have these conversations together. This is like, cop talk, but this is cop talk, whiskeys, cigars, and we just sit down and like be ourselves. Like I said, once again, we are outside that uniform. We are human beings. Right. So tell us what you guys want to hear. Any questions, any comments, concerns, whatever it is, put them in the comments. Let's talk about it.
And that's the smartest thing you've said all day.
Oh, shit. You don't want to know what I want to say.
We don't want to know that.
Nope.
Okay. So with the judge, yes, you made a mistake. You are fallible. That's just like when people always say, I was on last Thursday and I had a guy tell me about, they were going in on me, Jeff. They were calling me all types of pigs, and pigs ain't shit, and you're not shit, and all sort of stuff. They were going in on me.
But I like bacon.
I do love bacon.
Extra crispy.
Extra crispy. My fat ass love bacon. That's one thing. If you ever want to get my heart, the way to my heart right here is through some good crispy bacon strips.
And cholesterol.
Yeah, well, yes. I do love bacon.
Whoever gets to it first, you and cholesterol. Y'all got to figure.
When are y'all going to kill me?
When are y'all going to kill me?
And they were going in on me. They were saying, cops ain't shit and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, we're never shit until you need us.
Until you need us.
When you're scouring down 911, begging for your life when someone are broken in your house, was the best thing since sliced bread. And then right after that, we go back to being pigs and pieces of shit and stuff like that.
That's common.
So, we're used to hearing that shit. And I told this guy, hey, man, come with something else. We're used to hearing that shit, man. We know that all cops are human, just like judges, just like McDonald's workers, just like Waffle House workers, just like car wash workers, anybody else. We're freaking human. We're going to make mistakes. We're not going to get it right all the time.
Strippers make mistakes too.
But strippers make very minimal mistakes, and I'm willing to give that.
Yes,
I do like strippers.
Me too.
I couldn't find no strippers in here. My wife knows I like. I'll tell you a true story real quick. When me and my wife first met, because I'm thinking, the producers, it's my son.
I told him he's old enough to know what mom did. You wouldn't be here without him. It's too late, son.
Okay, here. Cowboy up, here it comes. Here it comes.
Son.
When me and your brother first met, for my first birthday. Well, this is when I fell in love with your mother. Not for the roses that she bought me or the shenanigans that she told me. Mm-hmm. She got me strippers for my first birthday party. Oh, wow. Now, if that's not a woman that you're going to fucking marry right there, now that's a woman for you.
I've never had anybody get me strippers.
That's why I married her.
Okay.
Right? I mean, a woman gets me strippers, I'm marrying her.
Oh, wow, man.
Now, that's just that.
All right, well,
with 5 children. I didn't care. I said, a woman brings me strippers, I'm marrying her.
Well, all the women out there, bring me a stripper, and I'll marry you.
You'll be married 20 times.
Fuck you, man. I ain't been married once. Bring me a stripper.
I'll marry you. Okay. So that was a judge. Yeah, she made a mistake. All seriousness, she made a mistake. Okay. And do I think that's something that should be a career ender for her?
No.
We all make mistakes. Okay.
No, not a career.
But the courts, the judgeship did say, I think it was 4 or 5 years she could run for judgeship again. But what they're saying is you need to sit your ass down.
So because of what she did, they set her down?
Right, yes. She I do. I agree with that.
No, I don't. Listen,
I do.
She made a mistake in her personal life. Mm-hmm. But but now, if she was at work making stupid ass decisions,
well,
in the county that she worked in, then yeah, sit that bitch down. But what I'm saying
what they said is they made the decision based off of other work performance things that she's done.
Okay, then that's nothing. That
had nothing to do with the situation where they set her down.
She might need some time to cool off. Right. Come back.
Exactly.
Grab my phone number 770. I'm just kidding.
770-727-1620. If you need a job,
and then we'll talk about it. We'll go out and have a few drinks. Don't punch me though, because I'll punch you back.
You want to date the judge?
She was pretty.
She was beautiful, but she's cockcomb crazy when she gets drunk.
Well, I got to make sure she.
If I see you with the black eye, I'm like, hell, the judge hit me in the eye again.
Bitch, punch me. Where your glasses, Judge? Well, the bitch punched me in the face
again.
She was too high on that tequila,
but I deserved it. She only does it when I'm bad.
But her titties was pretty.
She was a beautiful young lady, though.
She was.
We're talking like this woman died or something. Jesus Christ, she didn't die.
No, she didn't.
She is a very beautiful young lady.
She made a mistake.
Right.
And that was it.
Even
she's
her,
a bad person.
Even her judge, even her jail picture was beautiful.
It was. I mean, she was like, but her hair was still tight. I don't know her personally, but I'm just saying, like, let me get to know her personally, and then I'll make
that informed decision.
An informed decision. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying.
So, well, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, hit us up at 770-727-1620. 770-727-1620.
Put that down right now. Right now, put that down. Don't click my glass. You drunk motherfucker. Come guzzling.
Okay. So let's get into our main topic here. Staying calm.
Yeah, we got more
under
time.
Extreme. Oh shit! I don't know how much time we have. We started at 8. What time is it now?
It's 9:02.
Oh my god! Well, we got to make it through this. Welcome to your Ask the Cop Show. You wanted it. You got it.
This is overtime, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So going on to.
Damn.
Staying calm during intense situations.
What, you trying to eat the computer?
Yeah, I'm trying to eat it.
Oh, you can't see.
I can't see. I don't have my glasses. Let me see here. Jesus, I'm about to pass out with these things.
Get my glasses.
You can see tomorrow. The lottery number is going to be.
My shit back. I was trying to help you.
Oh, God, Jesus. Okay,
go to the next screen.
Okay, yeah, we're going to go and move through this here because we're way over our time limit, but we just, it's time flies when you're having fun. Okay, go on to the thing. Staying calm under pressure.
Let them use your glasses with that one emoji.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Okay, go on to the next one. Staying calm under instances. We've got about 10 slides.
Slur of speech. This motherfucker is clearly.
Yeah, I'm not driving.
We about to go through some Phil sobriety. before this is over, because this
Hey,
motherfucker,
there you go. What? Yeah.
motherfucker fell HGN first time.
Okay. Ask a cop. Staying calm under intense situations. That's a very important thing for cops. Okay, go ahead and slide number 1. Okay, go on and read the first one because I can't see it.
See, that's what I said earlier.
Okay.
Training preparation. Rigorous training, equipped officers with the skills needed to handle high-pressure situations confidently.
Okay.
That means a lot.
Well, okay, so
But that, wait, let me finish. Let me
Okay.
finish. Because that falls under a lot of shit.
Mhm.
Fit officers tend to police better.
Mhm.
And I know you don't fit in that category, but it's okay. You've done your best.
I've done my best.
But let me tell you why they do the best. Because when you're fit, everything's moving the way it needs to. You're confident in your strength. So you have to deal with somebody, just like the other night when I had to deal with the motherfucker stealing shoes.
Right.
And I had to slam him on the ground. Like if I was not confident with him,
Right.
that could have been an ugly
It
situation.
could have been right. You
Very good situation.
resort to gun when you're not confident.
Yeah, you
Right.
will resort to your gun when you're not confident.
Right, correct.
That is a key statement. I'm so glad you said that.
Mhm.
Because training preparation, if you're not trained properly, that's exactly what you resort to.
Right.
So when you see these instances out here where officers go straight to their gun, they're not confident
Right.
in their
Right.
training, not just their police training, but their physical training, their body, their strength, everything that they're going through. They're not ready for it. I think that's the first key component to all officers.
Right.
I even go a step further. I think that basic law enforcement training.
Oh, I see we got someone from the UK on too. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
want to hear from you. But I do think that the training that GSP goes through, I think that every officer should go through that.
Mhm.
For the
Well, I'm going to tell you what now. So, importance of training preparation, rigorous training equips officers with the skills needed to handle high pressure situations confidently. If you look at that officer, even in the judge situation, he was cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
He didn't go off. He didn't taser or nothing like that.
She probably
So-
was 5'2",
Right.
140 pounds.
Correct. So his
nice
skills and
tasers.
training came to thing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So go on slide 2.
Before we do that, Liz asked a question. Don't cops have less initial training than cosmetologists, though? Do you agree that officers have appropriate training, or do you believe there should be more intense training?
Liz, I'm gonna answer that. That is a great question. The answer is yes.
Mhm.
I think, and I just
Well,
said,
then we have more
I
trainings
just-
in the cosmetology.
no. Well, yes,
Yeah, we do.
yes, we should. But what she's saying is, should there be more training for the officers? And the thing that I just said, if she probably was watching when I said it, but the Georgia State Patrol goes through like 22, 23 weeks of
Mhm.
training, even more.
Mhm.
I believe the training that they go through, that the basic law enforcement officers should also go through.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is there's so much that we go through on a daily basis.
We do.
And I think that some officers, especially rookies, now most rookies, like when you train me, when I came on, you trained me, you're a 30-year vet.
Mhm.
And when I met you, I was a 10-year vet,
Mhm.
right? There was still things that you could have taught me that I have
Could
not
have.
seen.
I did teach you. Whether you were willing to accept it or not,
You talking
that's a
about
totally different thing.
Motherfucker, listen.
Go ahead.
But yes, Liz, you're right. I am on board with police getting more training. Now that whole bullshit from we're gonna go to politics real quick. What was the bitch name? She's running for governor.
Oh, Stacey Abrams.
Yes, she wants to defund the police.
Right.
I am totally against that.
Right.
I am all about giving police more funding for more training so that we can get that training.
Right.
That's where it lies.
Right. No, I agree.
Yes.
Slide, whatever, next. Okay, breathing techniques. Controlled breathing. And I'm not talking about when you're having special sessions with your significant others.
Baby, stop.
I'm not talking about that type of control breathing.
Stop. Get on here.
Just right in the eye.
Not that control.
Not that breathing techniques.
No.
Control breathing using techniques like deep breathing to manage stressful and maintain clarity in your mind. It's very important because a lot of times when you are involved in high stress situations like that, as cops, things happen quick.
They go very
fast. What the general public don't know is it go quick, real quick. It looks like it's just a rapid speed of things when you're involved in officer-involved shooting, which I've been involved in. When you're involved in high stress situations, stuff like that, it goes very, very quick. So learning how to control your breathing is very, 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 very important.
But when you're in a very intense situation, sometimes it's like it happens so quick. This just happened to me just last night. No bullshit. You walk up to somebody, and this is why us officers, if you're in here and you're an officer, give us a shout out. You cannot let your guard down.
Right.
Because you never know. You walk up to this person and they look so sweet, so innocent. And the next thing you know, they're pulling a gun, they're running from you. So what do?
Right.
And that's where the breathing techniques come in. But do we have time to breathe? No, you don't. You don't have time to breathe.
You're usually like Jeff in that bird situation. Out front.
The bird was just sick on me. Yes, you don't have time. Because as soon as I got in my car, the bird was like, let me get this motherfucker. And I had no time to breathe. I didn't. Swear to God, I did not. But just like last night, I did not have time to understand it. This individual, he looked like he was 50 years old, but he wasn't. He was 32.
Right.
I had no idea he was about to run from me, but I had to put hands on him. I had to slam him to the ground, get him in cuffs. He fought. But that's why we train the way we train.
Right.
Like we never know what's going to happen. If you're an officer and you get content,
that's a death certificate right there.
Don't get content.
Right.
There's no contentment in this in this job because you can't.
So when you walk up to me and be like, "Oh, I'm a good person," or "I'm just trying to help out," or whatever, we don't know that at the time.
We don't know that. So once we get the situation under control and everything's safe, then we know that. Then we can talk.
Right.
Yeah. But before that, we can't talk. I have to get you under control. Once I get you under control,
or get the situation under control.
In the situation, yes. Then we can talk. But before that, no. So when we talk about breathing techniques, listen, we have to stay on that shit all the time. All the time.
Next slide.
Before that, Liz asks, how has the increase in mental health crisis affected officers' ability to handle uncertainty within stressful situations? At this day and age, it appears everyone has the capacity to go off the edge.
Hold on a second. I only have a high school education. Can you read that to me one more time, please?
Okay. She asks, how has the increase in mental health crisis affected officers' ability to handle uncertainty within stressful situations? At this day and age, it appears everyone has the capacity to go off the edge.
Mental health is a big deal.
Especially among us.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially, in the hood and stuff like that. Mental health is a big deal. I talked about that on my national news interview this morning, that there needs to be some type of legislation. When you were talking about mental health and you're talking about everybody being able to carry a gun with a mental health issue, that is a recipe for disaster.
Yes.
Because every call that we go to, there's a gun involved. I'm going to repeat that because I don't think you understood this. Every call that we go to, there is a gun involved. One more time. Every single call that we go to as a police officer,
there is a gun.
There is a gun involved. that officer's gun. Most cops are killed with their own guns. Now let that sink in for a second. Most officers are killed with their own guns that they bring with them. So when you're talking about the mental capacity of the citizens that we deal with, there's a lot of crazy folks out here. And I'm not saying that to be funny, but there are a lot of crazy folks out here that we deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Daily basis, yeah.
These crazy folks now have the ability to carry weapons with them. Now you add crazy on top of emotion, on top of whatever call we there for, on top of gun, that's a recipe for disaster all day long. So absolutely, Liz, I agree with you 100%.
Right.
Go on to the next slide. Mental preparedness.
That we just talked about it.
Go ahead.
As we train most officers, if I'm lying, any officer in what we're talking about, correct me. We are trained to deal with people that have mental conditions. Our own mental conditions we have to stay on top of because we deal with so much on a daily basis. But I remember one call. Remember that call? We got that call.
Hold on, don't bring me in your shit.
You have to because you was my sergeant.
Oh, fuck!
Come on in. You remember that time we got that call and it was the girl. Remember the girl?
There's a lot of girls. I don't freaking remember what girl.
Get it together. It was the bitch we went to.
You didn't mean to say that. You didn't mean to say that.
I did.
He said it with a lot of love.
I did. It was a lot of love. You remember that call we went to? It was the girl that was fighting with her mother. She was like, my mom won't give me no tampons. And her mom was like, I did get her some. She was 24. Right? You remember that? Okay. And we ended up locking her up because she was severely 24. She was.
I do remember that. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
I dealt with her the next day.
Yeah, she was a nice girl.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So when we go to calls like that, and we're dealing with people that have mental health issues, like we go in there with kindness, care,
right? Because
we understand, like, you know what, they're dealing with something,
right? Absolutely.
And so, but at the same time, we still cannot let our guard down, even though they're dealing with something. She could have pulled a gun out, start shooting.
Absolutely.
But she didn't.
Absolutely. Thank God. Right.
Thank God. Right. But it could have went way south.
Right. Absolutely.
But we deal with the situation the way that we know how.
Right.
She was still threatening her mother when we left. So what do? Do we leave her with her mother, even though we know she's crazy?
Right.
Do we leave her with her mother? Or do we take her to jail?
Right.
In that instance, she threatened her mother in front of us. So we had to take her
to jail. Right.
I
remember that. Jail. Yeah.
Because we would have got a phone call. About
this motherfucker killing her mother.
She killed her mother, and then GBIs are going to be sitting here questioning us like, so what did you do with the situation?
So when you're talking about domestic violence situations, what that was.
Yes.
Remember? That was a domestic violence situation. So with domestic violence situations, the laws vary, as a matter of fact, of what we did as cops. Because let's say I decide to cut you a break and say, okay, well, I'm not going to lock him up. Okay? I'm going to give him a break. And then 2 hours later, we get a phone call that you done killed this girl or she done killed you. Then my ass is on the line now. Okay? Because the first thing the state's going to say is, well, hold on. The law says is the preferred method of handling the situation is to make an arrest.
Mm-hmm. You are right.
And you did not do that, so why not? So now I'm on the chopping block saying, why the hell didn't I lock her up? Because I'm a freaking nice guy?
Because of the threat.
Right.
Yes. No. You remember there was another situation. So is this mental preparedness about us or about the people we're talking about? I think it's about us. So
Right, it's about us.
Let's back up. So we jumped the gun.
Right.
Jumped the gun.
Okay, fine.
The gun with the Woodford in it. Let's back up.
That's good.
This mental preparedness is about us.
Right.
So how do we mentally prepare ourselves? Honestly, it's our training.
It is.
It's the training that we get that help us deal with people with mental health illnesses. Even outside of those people with mental health illnesses, our training helps us deal with people, just regular people.
But what a lot of people got to understand also is that mental conditioning it has a lot to do with your support system also. And we're going to get into support systems later.
But it's talking about us.
Right.
Not
But
like the
officers. Right. As officers,
how do we deal with our shit?
As mental preparedness is that you got to have a good ground base also. You got to have that wife or husband.
Don't you look at me and say husband. I almost hit you. Don't you fucking dare. We about to set this motherfucker off. Listen.
Well, husband, Jeffrey, that will ground you.
Get out. Because often there's no husband here. Anybody in this chat who know me,
Lord Jesus.
I almost fought you. Fuck this podcast. I'm going to wipe all this shit out. You fucking dare.
We know you're heterosexual.
You're hetero something. I'm headed into some ass as soon as I leave. Oh my God.
Oh God.
But anyway,
okay,
listen.
So as far as the officer goes, you got to have a good ground system at home. A lot of times, my wife will really bring me back from here to here. Okay, so you got to have a good ground system. I have children that look like each of you out there.
Yeah,
all right. So when I'm dealing with people out there, I look at people. That could be my son.
That could be my son.
That could be my daughter.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. So mental preparedness is a big deal with us. Go on to the next slide. We'll be here all day.
Yeah,
messing around with Jeff, whether he's hetero or homo.
Slit your weight.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. He hit me in the eye.
You'll do it again. Situational awareness.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. That's a big
so I'm gonna say this. I'll say this real quick. A lot of people like regular individuals who don't understand what situational is. Situational. I said that because the Woodford is
Woodford's getting up on him.
So I'm gonna say it slow. Situational awareness. Y'all got me that time? All right. Y'all talking about, a motherfucker who cut you in line at Starbucks.
Right.
We're not talking about that.
Right.
We're talking about when we get to a call, my baby daddy punched me in the eye, or we get to a store like Walmart and this motherfucker steal it.
Right.
Situational awareness says we have to dictate in that situation what we have to do at that moment.
Right.
And in that moment, shit can go south very quick.
Very quick. Very, very quick.
So in that moment, we have to make split-second decisions.
Right.
So are we trained for that? Now, Liz said something about 15 minutes ago about our training.
You can remember 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, I did. And I punched her in the face 2 minutes ago about saying some gay shit. Cum guzzling. Fudge packing. Sons of a bitch. Anyway, let me finish that what I'm saying. Shut the fuck up. Being situational aware is understanding when we get to a call.
And we love gay people too, by the way. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We do love gay people. What are we talking about? Well, how did you get gay people out of what I said?
I don't know. I just felt it was appropriate to say that because we love everybody as cops.
We love everybody.
Not unless you're breaking the law, then we hate you and we're going to lock you up.
Whether you're gay or not, if you're breaking the law, we're going to lock you up. Right? Whether you're a dude that sucks dick, we still love you. Right?
Or likes vagina.
We still
lock you up. You break the law. Doesn't make a difference.
Let me finish.
I'm sorry, Jesus. Situational awareness.
Yes. All I'm saying is, when we get into a situation, we have to be aware of what we're going into, what we're doing. And then when we get there, shit can go left, right, north, south, either way. We have to be prepared for that. All of that shit that I just said goes back to physical health.
It does.
Right? Because these criminals, they look at us.
They do.
Right? Wait. Okay.
They'll size you up.
Question mark. Here we go. If a criminal look at me, they know, hey, Jeff ain't bullshit. But if they look at my fat friend over here, no, keep your head up, motherfucker. Keep your head up. They're gonna say, I can get away from his fat ass, and they're gonna try to run. They're not running from me because they already know I'm gonna catch them.
And they're gonna meet Dr. Taser. That's exactly what they're gonna be. Is Dr. Taser. I'm not running after your ass.
I'm gonna tase their ass too, but that's not what we're talking about. Situational awareness says what we see, how we deal with it, and the way we deal with it.
Right.
We have to be aware of everything that's going on.
That's right.
Because there's been times where we're trying to arrest a certain person, and we got mama, cousin, we got the public, we got phones.
Right.
Oh, I got something. Something.
Right.
Situational awareness says we have integrity all the time.
Right.
We arrest a person, we do what we have to do, we get them in cuffs, we take them in custody.
Right.
That's it.
And let me tell you one more thing, and then we'll go into another slide. Situational awareness is also when that cop says, let me see your hands, or put your hands up where I can see them, and you don't do that. That is a key indicator for us that you're not doing that for a reason.
Yes.
Okay? We're trained to say, stop resisting, let me see your hands.
Or get your hands out of your pockets.
Get your hands out of your pockets, blah, 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 blah.
If we say that, please do it.
Right.
We don't care we do care what's in your pocket.
Right.
But
as long as it's not pointed at us.
Don't point it at us.
Right.
We have to see your hands.
Correct.
That's it.
Okay, on to the next slide. Communication skills.
That's
all right, I'll take this one.
Go ahead, big fella.
Okay, all right. If I could see it.
I
don't have my glasses. Jesus Christ, what kind of talk show is this? Okay, the importance of clear and calm communication.
You know what? Please stop.
De-escalate.
We got a kindergarten here. I got it.
To de-escalate conflict, I can see it a little bit. Jesus Christ.
Did you finish? But
I did
what you said.
I did.
They can see it too.
Right.
The importance of clear and calm
communications to de-escalate conflict.
But what if they're not trying to do that shit?
What?
Most of the time, we need to wrong.
But
hey, sir, we saw you do X, Y, Z.
But the name of the slide is communication skills. So this is the reason why you see the cop yelling at the top of his voice for everyone that is dead for the last 30 years to hear. Let me see your hands. Put your fucking hands where we can see them. Drop the gun. Stop resisting.
And that's literally what we want you to do.
That's literally what we want you to do.
Let me see your
hands. It's called communication skills. All of that comes into play to where if we have to put a hot one in your ass, and
that's a hot one. For the people who don't understand.
A bullet in your ass.
Okay.
And internal affairs come, and internal affairs interviews you as the witness, and you're gonna be like, all I heard was that stupid ass officer say, let me see your hands. Put your hands where I can see them. Stop resisting. Drop the gun. Drop the knife. All that other shit. Mm-hmm. That is exactly
why we say what we say.
What we say, communication skills.
Now, if we say put the gun down and you put it down, then you won't get what my friend says is called a hot one. You will not get that.
Right. And if you do get a hot one, then we're going to jail.
If they put the hands down and then they get a hot one?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, we're going to jail. Yeah.
Right. We're going to jail.
But
no two ways about it.
No two ways about it.
Right.
But if you put the gun down, then nobody's getting a hot one.
At least they shouldn't get a hot one.
Unless the name is Noose.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Jesus Christ! God! What kind of holiday are we talking about? Nothing. People disregard. Okay. Disregard what said. This is not Written Commission. Ask a cop.
What are you watching?
Yeah. All right. This is not the express written commission of Ask a Cop.
Okay.
All right.
It's not.
Way the fuck off script. That's funny as fuck. Okay, communication skills. Go on to the next one.
I was just communicating.
Yeah, that was communication skills right there. That was communication skills right there. Okay. All right. This is you.
It's me.
It's you.
I can see this.
That's big, man.
Emotional regulation. Controlling emotions. Now that's a big one. Let me tell you why that's a big one. I'm not gonna read it yet, but let me tell you why just the topic is a big one. Because there's situations that we're in that even if we have to fight a person or get a person under control, we still have to control our emotions.
Right.
Like we can't just start railing on a motherfucker, right? Like, you pissed me off and you hit me, right? I got a bloody
You messed up my uniform.
Yeah, I got a bloody lip, but I just can't come back and start wailing on a motherfucker.
Well, hold on. If they got a bloody lip, that means they punched you.
I mean, they punched me.
Well, hold on now. That's not emotion. That's physical.
It is physical. But once I get that person under control,
once you get them handcuffed,
I have to also control my emotions.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, so I'll say this. If a motherfucker punched me in the mouth as an officer, I can't pull my gun.
No.
Unless they hit me in the mouth 5 times. And then I got to,
Well, you ever heard of blocking?
Well, some
blocks the damn punch. Jesus Christ, cover up your face. Ain't you put boxing or something? If you sit there and get, well, actually, I
take boxing?
I did. I took boxing in Ohio. But let's just say, I did see an officer get punched in the face. I pulled up on the scene, and it was like this dude was hitting a punching bag. He was like, punching the officer. He punched this officer, and we finally get this guy under control. This officer goes to this guy. Now you're in trouble, buddy. You're getting a ticket.
Yeah, see, that's the control. See, he was getting his ass whooped. So,
you guys asked for the fame.
Yeah. So, what we're talking about now is an officer. So, let me read it. I'll read it.
Okay.
Techniques to manage emotions like anger or fear to keep a mind clear.
Right.
Now, there's been several instances, both of us.
Right.
Any officer that's reading this, that he's here, he understands what we're talking about.
Right. They do.
There's times, whether you know the person or you don't know the person, where we are still regulated to keep our shit under control.
Absolutely.
Unless
we're paying the professionals to do.
The levels of force are engaged. Even after the levels of force are engaged, besides deadly force, we still have to keep our emotions in check.
Correct.
Even after we got the person in handcuffs, you can't punch this motherfucker.
No.
He spit on you. He spit on you.
Right.
Right? Okay, I'll give you an example. You got the person in cuffs, right? And he spits on you.
Oh, that's the most disgusting thing ever.
The most disgusting thing that anybody...
And it's considered an assault.
What do you do? What do you do? The people who are watching, what do? You got a person in cuffs and he spits on you. What do? Absolutely nothing. He's under control.
Right.
He's spitting. The only thing that you can do is give him that extra charge.
Right.
That's it. You can't punch him. You cannot tase him. You cannot shoot him, no matter how angry you get.
Well,
nothing. He's in cuffs.
I get it. I understand.
You can control his mouth in a certain way or move his face.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
There's nothing that
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Right, well, tell me something.
I'm gonna tell you because I was a young cop then. I had that same exact situation.
Sure, nothing to do. Post Lizzie said, "Sure, nothing to do."
What does that mean?
That's the person's name.
Oh,
he's answering the question.
Sure,
and he's right.
Nothing to do. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Well, because
he's in cuffs.
Because I'm human. Because I'm human.
Yes, we'll be angry as
Because I'm human. So I was a young cop at one time. All right.
When? What year was this? What year?
92.
92. God damn.
I was a young cop at the time. Okay, I had not a bone of racism in me. Not a bone of racism in me. And I arrested this guy, and he was handcuffed in the back of my car, and he was talking shit, and I ended up going into the back of the car. I opened the door for something. I can remember this. I can remember hearing this guy go, and he went right on my face, and it hit me right on the side of my face, and it drizzled down. And it drizzled down, and I fucking lost it. I hosed that motherfucker down. I got my mace, I shook it up, and I.
You can't do that. Well, if you go back 92,
I know that.
His top class cleaner said you can't do anything but charge his ass regardless.
I know.
How mad and nasty.
I know.
This is top class. I agree with you. Even though it's nasty, if a motherfucker spit on me, I don't care if he had cuffs or not. I'm going to want to punch him.
Right.
But you're right.
You're absolutely right. And I was absolutely positively wrong for macing this guy in handcuffs and rolling up the windows and cutting the heat on.
That's the one thing you also
I was fucking wrong.
Stop. I was telling you crime.
I was fucking wrong. I'm not going to lie to you. This is not the state of Georgia. I'm not going to tell you what state it was in. All right? But I was fucking wrong.
All right, different state, so he good. Maybe.
I was wrong. Yeah. But I'm human. All right? So you got to know.
Lady, if you know what you know. Top class, we got you.
Right.
Call you.
But you got to understand something. I am fucking human.
Sky Blue said she making us laugh.
Seriously, you guys making no, I'm serious. It's that this guy hawked. He hawked from a deep, healthy place. I'm sure I had his damn lunch on me.
But you made that motherfucker.
And I hosed his ass down. I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I rolled the windows up and I cut the fucking heat on.
Oh, Jesus.
It was not a good ride for him.
Oh no, it was not.
And I ended up getting rolled up, and I was disciplined behind it.
Right.
And I could not understand for the life of me why at the time. And I understand now, 30 years into it, that
30.
Well, whatever.
Damn.
Whatever. I understand now, 30 years into it, that no matter what they do, when their handcuffs are soft limit, I shouldn't even maybe have my ass back there anyway. I can't remember what it was.
Once they're under control.
Right. Once they're under control, that's it.
Face.
That's it. It was a horrible mistake I made. I mean, I paid for it, and that's just it.
But all of this shit goes back to controlling emotions.
Right.
So in a situation
what
like that,
top class say?
Top class. Read it for us. Read it for us.
So what y'all doing if you pull up on the scene and the man covered in, and
shit.
Yeah, and he comes running towards you.
Actually, that's happened to me before.
Top plane, you know what? In that situation, like, wait. What's in his hands? Is shit in his hands? Or
no, he's like literally covered in it.
I mean, you got to fight.
You got to fight.
So
we have shit all over ourselves.
Right. Well, it'll be a shitty fight. Right.
It'll be a shitty situation.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of cops who depend on tasers. What happens if that taser fails? What happens if that OC doesn't take effect or whatever?
But you can't taser because he's covered in shit.
No, you can't. But what I'm saying is,
what's in his hands?
Right. If there's nothing in his hands, you're just in a fucking shitty fight.
In a shitty fight.
I don't want to tell you.
Everybody gonna be spanked.
This is gonna be go to the jail.
But I'm telling you right now, you
fucking shit.
You step back and you give his ass that goddamn 2-piece and hope he don't touch you. That's it.
Pop, pop.
That's it.
That's what you gotta learn to do. You gotta learn to fight.
That's it.
That's what I wish a lot of these little young thugs on the street learn. Learn to fight and live another day. Quit pulling out a day.
Oh, wait. Liz said hot tour in real life.
You ain't shit, Liz. I love you, Liz. Goddamn, you ain't shit.
But not that hot tour, because
Right.
hey, girl, when I get home, I need that goddamn.
I love Liz. Okay, go on to the next slide.
Right,
What we got?
Let's go.
This is on you.
Relying on experience. Yes.
Well, that should have been on me.
Before
He's a fucking rookie still, but go ahead.
No, because he's too old to realize, certain shit. But relying on experience, and that's oh my gosh, experience means everything. That's why older officers, like my brother, he taught me when I got to get.
Go ahead. Jesus Christ.
Let's just go and shut the hell up. It's out. Like relight.
Here, relight. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hopefully I don't burn my eyebrows.
Don't burn.
It's too high.
Don't burn your hair off. It's gone.
It's already gone.
Relying on experience. That's where like FTO comes in. Senior officers come in to teach us younger officers.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
To teach us young officers like what to do. So when we talk about relying on experience, it says how experience and intuition helps in experiencing effectively unpredictable situations, and it does not. So that's why certain training.
I disagree with you on that. But
No. What I mean by that is when you taught me, even by that time, we had a call at it looked like a Golden Corral, but it was like a mom and pop place, and the call was a drunk guy fell asleep in a bench in
it's on YouTube, by the way, too.
Yeah,
go ahead.
And when we got the guy, Rocky over here decides to leg sweep the motherfucker, but we didn't get the chance to search him. But when we leg sweeped him, we picked him up. He had a gun in his waistband.
He was too confident.
Right?
He was talking too much shit, and he was way too much confident.
Shit. But you know what I would have done?
Sit there and talk to him, jerked him off a little bit, whatever, pacified him, pat him on the head, rubbed his lips, put some lip balm on him, something like that, and you got your ass shot off.
While he was drunk, I would have looked the shirt up. Hey, sir, how you doing? What are you talking about? So I'm kidding, y'all. Experience means a lot.
It does.
And that's why we rely on older officers to teach us the game as young officers.
Because you were surprised when they got that gun off him. He's like, this guy's got a gun on him.
Shit, he got a gun on him.
It's like, you think? No fucking shit.
Yeah, you leg swiped like you knew the motherfucker. I don't even must know. Right? Get kidding, y'all. We didn't know this motherfucker.
We did not know him.
But relying on experience means a lot. And that's why we have to, I'll repeat again, have to rely on the older experience that is teaching us. Because when you get out here policing, and I had a situation at a store. So we're here, we call them extra jobs or part-times, right? Where I'm from, we call them specials. All right. Me trying to teach the people I was working with, they did not understand when I say, like, hey, this guy was about to fight or this guy was about to buck. And this individual asked me, how'd you know?
Right.
And I said, my experience.
Right.
My experience said he was about to fuck y'all up until I got here.
Right.
And they understand
the tightening of the muscles, the tension up, the balling of the fists, getting in the fighting stance, stuff like that. Right. Yeah.
They didn't understand that. So when we're talking about relying on experience, that means a lot.
Right.
In law enforcement, because when you're dealing with mental health patients, when you're even just a regular motherfucker, like all of that plays a key into our job.
So a word of advice to younger officers: shut the fuck up and listen to us older officers. Next slide.
Yes. Wait. Top class said, a wise man once told me, cough, cough, trip, question mark. Son, you gotta do what you gotta do when the usher hits the fan.
When the shit hits the fan.
Hey, shit. Thank you. Because that meant shit.
Yeah.
Top class, I appreciate the support.
Yes.
I'm man enough to admit that, though, you're right. But looking back on it, hindsight 2020, I was wrong. I can admit that. And thank God that, everything turned out okay. Would I do that again today?
No. His motherfucker probably would.
Next slide, please. Oh, yeah. Support system. Okay. This is what I was talking about.
Can you read that? Because I can't.
No, I can't read that shit. Read that for me. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Support networks.
Support.
The role of peer.
Shut the fuck up. Let him talk.
The role of peer support and counseling services in coping with stress and trauma.
Okay. All right. Support services is very important. Yes. We tease about this a lot, but it's very important because there are a lot of officers.
Firefighters are our friends.
Well, firefighters are our friends, and they're much
Even
better looking.
Even though they get to sleep while we're out working, they're our friends.
And they're much in more better shape than us also.
No, they're not.
Yes,
they're
they
more
are.
better shape than you are.
No, firefighters are in better shape than us.
No, you.
No, us.
Any firefighter who want to arm wrestle me right now.
Oh, Jesus
coming
Christ.
in.
You don't carry a freaking hose, 100-pound hose up a damn ladder.
But I do.
Liar.
But I do. I have a hose. And
Jesus Christ.
I have to hold this hose.
Oh, my God.
Am I lying?
Jesus
It's not 100
Christ.
pounds.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's about 20.
Your support system is very, very important.
Right.
For example, your home structure. Everybody always asks me, I'm going to talk about support systems in just a second. Everybody asks me, I've never met a good cop, all this and this and other.
They said peer support. What the fuck you talking about?
Okay.
Peers are the people you work with.
Peer support is very important also. But also, your support system at home is very important too. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because if you have a good support system at home, a good grounding system at home, you realize that that kid that you're going up against that's calling 911 or whatever
will whoop your ass. Remember that story you told me?
Well, boy, I got my ass whooped by a kid one time. Boy, that I thought I could whoop it. He whooped my ass all over that goddamn apartment. But your support system is very, very important to have you grounded. I've got 10 kids. So I know they're just freaking knuckleheads, right? I know that when they say, I'm going to blow this motherfucker up, they don't got no damn dynamite. They wouldn't know where to get no fucking dynamite from. Jesus Christ.
He's telling his age because they don't use dynamite.
What do they use now?
C4.
Whatever the fucking it is. Right. Pipe bombs, whatever it is. They don't got no black kids got no damn access to that shit. So your support system is very, 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 very important when you're doing this thing. Your peer support system. We've seen a lot of this, if you can remember, in the Rodney King situation, right? I know you wasn't old enough to remember this because you're just a young baby sucking on milk out of your mother's tube or whatever. You don't remember this. But in the Rodney King situation, a lot of black officers and a lot of white officers started saying, hold on. We're in this shit because of your shit. Because of your racist antics and what you believe and stuff like that. You out here whooping this black dude's ass. Now we got to deal with riots and putting on riot gear and going out here and stuff like that. So your emotional support system from your peers is also important also. So to sum up what that's saying is it's very important that as cops that we talk to each other and that we listen to each other when we're doing things like this, our day-to-day operations. Because a lot of times other cops will say, no, you way wrong. You way off center for that. Okay? Sometimes that helps. Sometimes it doesn't help. But having an emotional support system is crucial. And then also, let's talk about, which is something very serious, cops eating their own gun. What do we mean when we say cops eating their own guns? Yeah, cops committing suicide.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because they can't handle the situation.
Right.
The stress.
A lot of times, cops can talk other cops off the ledge, where a civilian may say something and they'll go, oh, what the fuck do you know? You're just a fucking civilian. Mm-hmm. But when a cop says something, they've wore those shoes. They've walked that path. They've been down that road. They've turned that corner. Shit. They've seen the nasty shits. They've seen the DOAs, dead on arrivals and stuff like that. All that has a mental...
The kids.
Of kids killed in cars and killed by their parents and stuff like that. A lot of that has a lot of mental effect on officers. So having a support system, it's a very short subject, but it's very, very powerful when you talk about the scope of a support system.
Yeah.
Okay, next slide. Oh God, we'll let you have
Yeah,
this.
it's definitely
Jesus
not-
Christ.
That's definitely not
Jesus
because
Christ.
your big ass don't know nothing
I
about
don't know. This is
physical.
lunch break.
Yeah, go get your lunch, son. I'll talk to the people about this one.
I'll be on lunch.
Fitness and resilience, the link between physical fitness and effectiveness, stress
You
management.
can't even read anymore. Jesus Christ. Read that shit again.
I said it. Effective stress management.
Okay.
I said that shit maybe 10 minutes ago about how dealing with stressful situations and being physically fit is a key. Like a motherfucker with a heart issue, like he's not gonna deal with the stress the way we might deal with it. He might pull his gun and just end the shit.
Right.
But somebody who's physically fit
Can go the distance.
they can go the distance.
Right.
Whether it's a ground fight. I showed
Right.
you just the other night, just last night, where I had to fight a person.
When you got your ass whooped, but go ahead.
Jesus Christ, it's always an ass whooping. Listen, if I got my ass whooped, please call in. If you want my ass, please call in.
770-727-1620. Please call in and let me know this, please.
Yeah,
That brings us to the point. Top class was asking about that.
let's go.
What did top class say?
Wanted to be onto the show. Where should she call? She or you call?
770-727-1620.
Yes, I love this.
Yes.
I wonder if that's the judge that we were just talking about.
No, it was not the judge that we were just talking about.
Top
She's on
class.
probation.
Well, she's still coming here. And,
Well, she's not on probation yet.
but listen, physical fitness for us officers is key.
Mhm.
It is key. When we're dealing with people, when we're dealing with XYZ, the way we use the tools that we have determines
Right.
our physical fitness.
It does.
So when you got an officer that's just, I'm in a situation, pow, let's just shoot him.
Right.
He probably was fat and sloppy and just didn't have his shit together.
Or
Officers who are physically fit can handle situations a lot better. That is fact.
it is fact.
So that is why we should, as officers, work out, be physically fit, be on top of our shit, period. That's what I've been telling your ass since I met you. Oh, I don't want to be in the gym. I don't want to be in the gym every day. Get your ass in the gym because this right here, you ever seen that?
Oh God. Jesus. What does that person say?
That's
What
top
does that
class.
person say?
Go and read it.
Nowadays, most cops aren't even trained how we used to.
What did he say?
Top class.
Nowadays, yeah, times have passed. Nowadays, most cops aren't trained how we used to back in the day.
No, I agree with you on
How we used to.
on that. Right.
Now, top class, what you look like?
Right.
Put a picture in the comments.
Put a picture up on the because if you fat and out of shape, we're gonna clown you.
But even though we're not gonna clown you, we're not gonna clown you. Even if you are fat and out of shape, you're not a cop.
No,
We're
you
talking
can
about
put
cops.
fat cops out
There
there.
are, and they should not be. They should not be.
You almost
I used to
dated
be
one.
what?
You almost dated one.
Yeah, stop. No, I didn't.
Wait,
No, I
really?
didn't.
Okay, all right. Okay, physical fitness very important when it comes to
Very
police work.
important.
Very, very important.
Because I'm telling you right now, anybody, I'm telling you, fighting for 2 minutes,
It feels like an eternity.
it fucking feel like 30 minutes.
Right, and you got
I'll be honest.
equipment on.
You got equipment on, you
Right.
got shit on you. A 2-minute fight,
Right.
you're gonna get up winded.
Right, right.
You have to be in physical shape to do this job.
And I am in perfect
And he is
physical
not.
shape
He
to
is.
do this job.
Round is a shape. And that's what this motherfucker is. Round. Okay? I'm not lying to you. This motherfucker is round.
Next
But he is. Next line. Hold on, wait. I'm not finishing this line. Don't try to rush me. Goddamn. All right. Next line.
Something like that.
Who's that? Latson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Latson! I know that guy. He's a great guy.
What did Latson say?
All right. So on this line here, we can't read that shit. Jesus Christ, he's blind. I'm fucking blinder. Jesus Christ. But I know what this sign. I can't see none of those goddamn bipolars.
I
Jesus
can't
Christ.
see it. These are not bifocals.
But I know what this slide says because I
we
wrote
gotta
it.
go. It's
the end of the show. Join us every Thursday at 8:00 p.m.
Just like
on
top
YouTube.
class is Latson.
Hey, top class. Hey, I love Latson. That's my boy.
And amazing.
I saved his life one time, Latson. You gotta tell the fucking story. You gotta tell the story, son. But listen, our time is running out, people. It has been a freaking blast being with you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Join us next Thursday at 8:00 p.m.
Yes.
Like and subscribe to the channel. Stay up with us. This is season 1, episode 1 of Staying Calm During Intense Situations. You can always reach us at 770-727-1620 at askthecop.live. Jesus Christ. The more Wolford I have, the worse it's going to get.
Next week topic is going to be off the charts. We have a special guest. But you gotta tune in to see who it is.
Tune in to see who it is.
I'm telling you,
right?
Like you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it.
Come back,
right? Okay, my name is Daryll Triplett.
My name is Jeff.
What the? That's how that heard. What was that? My name is Jeff. Tune in next Thursday at 8:00. This is your boy Daryll Triplett and Jeff Player, and we are out. Peace.